Today I'm going to do a quick look at my breast milk freezer storage rotation. Now I don't have a whole large stash because I lost a lot of my supply. So I have a pretty small stash and everybody is going to rotate differently. So I do it very simply, very easy. And remember that every freezer is different, every stash is different. If you have a larger amount, this may not work, but this is what I do. First, when you're organizing, you're going to take everything out. Now, I do have some food in here because I don't have a large stash and we have a very, very small freezer. The first thing you want to do in your freezer is figure out how many blocks you can stack up or that you want to stack up. I could stack 6 blocks, six storage cubes up. So what I'm going to want to do is make it so that the very, very oldest, because I'm rotating through my stash, the very oldest is the one on top of one of my stacks. And then so that's going to be the very oldest, and then the next one, next one, next one, next one, if that makes sense. So the oldest one I have right now starts on December 16th. So that's going to be the top one of my first stack of 6. The next one is going to be the 22nd, then the 31st, and then we're into the new year. So you have to identify that 6th one, which is the one that goes into February. So that one is going to be on the bottom. So that's the 6th one, and then the 5th one, 4th one, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. Now, I don't have a lot of stability, so I'm actually probably not going to keep them 6 stacked up, but that's the basic idea what you would do if you were doing a full freezer. So again, on the next one, now that's great and all, but you're asking, well, what do I do when I have a new one? So I put these together in my regular freezer, and then I move them over here when it's a full block. So what I'm going to do is I use this little space here that's a step up as my holding rack. So I would have put in, just stacking them, those are the oldest ones, then a couple weeks later I would put in the next ones, and then when I have 6, so I have 4 right now, but when I have the next 2, then I would take, this would be the very newest one that I put in last, I would take that and put it on the bottom, and then stack those up from there. So the very newest at the bottom, and then the 5th, 4th, 2nd, and very oldest up here. And then so when I go and I take those out, then I go, this is the one that I grabbed, this is the very oldest, this is the one I grabbed to put in my regular freezer to use, if that makes any sense. So that is how I rotate. I have room for 4 stacks of 6 plus the 6 over here that I am currently working on, and that's more than enough for me because I am rotating through my stash. I just go by the dates on here. Some people number them. I find that would be confusing once you start pulling them out because you don't know what number you're on, but whatever works for you really is the best method. Just my method may not be your method, but it's a way to do it. So that's what works for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, ways that you do it, please leave that in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. Bye.